Pisces, I'm going to be quiet for a minute so that you can hear everything I hear. There's no cars, there's nothing. Just listen to the sound. This is what I wake up to every morning. This is how I live. Very peaceful. I don't see anything, I don't hear anything. I'm very quiet. I'm taking you on a walk with me this morning, and I thought I'd just freestyle with you, okay? Hi, Pisces, how are y'all? Yes, I'm walking. I'm taking you on this. Coming back in from this 9 mile walk that I do every morning. Good morning. I just want to let you know, I've been doing a lot of readings, and lately I wanted to focus on your energy, um, not on more of a person that's coming towards you or it's in your energy or the past or someone that you're involved with. Or sometimes some people are not involved with nobody. But I wanted to focus on your energy, and I wanted to start doing readings and focusing all about you so that I can, you can see the path that you're going into within yourself and study focusing on who's coming, what are they coming for, when are they coming. Because Pisces is full of love, right? And when anytime you look for a reading, you look for what this person's thinking of, when are they coming, who's coming. So I thought about what better than to say, let's focus on us. Let's see what we can do to bring this energy and manifest the things that we want in our lives. You understand? Because it's got to start with you, not who, what, and when it's coming. You understand? Do you know how long I've been doing readings? Say, well, somebody's coming. Yeah, they do come. They damn sure do. But you don't go nowhere to meet this whoever is coming. So most likely it's people that you meet from your past that's coming. Well, where's the new people at? When do you meet them? Because unless you work, um, you go to work or you go to stores or whatever, that's when you're going to meet this person. I don't even know where to meet them because I don't go nowhere. You understand? So anyway, let's get started. And first of all, I just want to say, we go through changes in our lives, right? Because a lot of people don't understand us, and we are so complicated to understand. And it's like, and like I said, it could be anybody. For instance, it could be your son, it could be your mother, it could be the person you're in love with, it could be a past person. But it's like two people living two different worlds, and that's normal to live two different worlds. But people look at us like, why are you so complicated to get along? Why can't I never talk to you without you blowing up? Why are you always on the defense mode? Um, that's the way people look at us. Or they think that we too sharp with our mouth, okay? Or we don't let nobody speak their mind, okay? Why? Because your mind is already running a race, running a race. Your mind is running a race. You already, in your mind, you already have said, been, and done everything that is going on, or somebody's taking you there. Like, you may be wanting to go somewhere with somebody, but then you've been there already. You understand? It's like wherever it is that you're thinking of, you think about it in your head before it can happen in life. It's like you got it all laid out. And when you get it all laid out, do you see the clouds behind me? It's almost um like you are undecided. Like is something you need to do, but you undecided. But I feel like Pisces, um not only are you undecided, but you're coming to making choices to release, and it says 111 on the screen. 11 people watching me and one thumbs up. Okay, Pisces, there we go with this shit again. But I feel like you undecided, but you need to make a decision. I feel like a lot of y'all are coming to open up your third eye. Um, Maybe some of y'all are just now starting to watch you.To. And if you're watching tarots, it's because something is calling you to watch it to get answers, because we don't seek it from people, we seek it from within. Okay, so it seems like you're going in the right path, but you have to make decisions. You have to know exactly what you want, okay, and what you can release, because it's a transformation that you're coming into. And that transformation is saying, what do you plan to release? What is good for you? What is not? Why you always in your head about shit? Why you feel like, oh, well, this is you, Pisces, but I want to make it work. But I've been trying to make it work. I've been trying to communicate. But, oh my God. But have you ever thought, maybe, look at these people, ain't this beautiful? Have you ever thought that maybe you are the person that people can't relate to you? People can't, um, you know, you can't get your point across because they don't understand you. All right. Sometimes you could be with somebody that you so in love with, but because you want to be where you want to be with a person, it's like you put up with so much shit just to deal with situations, because what you say and what they say is two different things. It's like the opposite. They say the opposite attract. Well, Pisces, we are always dealing with opposite people. I mean, it seems like everybody we ever deal with, they make our life difficult, because it's like people always want to mold us to be what they want us to be. They want us to do things their way. They want us to see things their vision. Okay, but in our vision is already there. We already, it's like sometimes you can meet a person, right? But then you already got the house, the carriage, the baby, the job, everything laid out. And it's like you live in this fantasy world, because you living in a delusional world. This delusional world that is not real. But you live in it because in your head, this is what you want. This is what you seek, okay, from a relationship. Maybe sometimes you at work, but you don't have the job to be a supervisor, but you take on the job as a supervisor, because it's like you go beyond what you need to do. And like when you do that, people get mad, because people be like, well, what is she going beyond and doing what she doing? So then that makes me look like I'm lazy, and it makes her look like she doing all this work. Like, people look at you all the time, and then they looking at you like it's like almost like people are jealous and envy of you. People don't want to see you do more, because when you do more, it's like all eyes on you. It's like you making everyone seem to be less than you, but that's not true. What it is you doing too much. And that's what you do. You do too much in anything you do, whether it's a relationship, being, and also Pisces as mothers to our kids, we can love, but we at a distance. Okay. The reason why is because it's hard for us to really cleanse on. It's like when it comes to our kids, we like to love them, but we like to love them at a distance. Our kids can be our worst nightmare, can be our worst fault, can cripple us. And I mean cripple us. You might have them kids where you do so much for them, but they can't do shit for you. But they want everything from you. You might have them kids that when you talk to them, it's like you argue with them. Maybe you're the type of person that can't get along with your mother, because your mother's different than you. No matter how much you try to, um, maybe she's Christian, or maybe she's Catholic, and maybe you do, she knows that, or your intuitions kick in and you speak to her and you tell her shit she don't want to hear, but you telling her the truth. but she don't want to hear it. You know why? Because she's going by the Bible. She's going straight forward. She walks the Bible. She reads the Bible. She goes to church, and it's almost like I always say, when you go to church, you brainwash. And I'm not, listen to me. I don't care what church you go to. It ain't none of my business. All right, but I just truly feel like the Bible's been written so many times. And also, do you know how many people that you go to church with, you think the pastor's good? The pastor want to rub his hand all the way to your ass and rub your ass. The pastor's having sex with people from church. The pastor is, or the father in the church, whatever it is raping kids. And dude, this is just the way life is. But you believe in this pastor because you look at this pastor to guide you, to protect you, to lead you to do all the right things in your life. When in reality, you are a Pisces and you are the highest priest. If you follow your own intuition, if you follow the things that you need to follow in your life, you could be the damn pastor in the church. You the one that can save a lot of people. You the one that can give people directions. But no, you seeking it. And the reason why you seeking it is because you just don't believe enough in yourself. And when you seek it, it's like people say, well, I don't even know. I feel like they're doing something to me, or they practicing something on me, or they doing something. And the reason why you feel that way is because your intuition is telling you that where you're at is not good. And you can't make nobody love you. Sometimes we choose all the wrong things in life. We choose to be around men that ain't good for us, women that ain't good for us. Sometimes we have kids and your mother, your parents want to raising your kids, and then but you still your parents are raising your kids, but still you got the power of attorney over your kids. So sometimes you don't want to hear that. You don't see. Sometimes you don't want to hear the truth for what it is, but then you may come in your life where you changing your life, and we all go through that because I'm telling you about my damn self first. Okay, I did time. I had to make sure my son was okay before I did time. I had to make sure that, you know, he was living with his grandmother. But then at the end of the day, I get this throwback at me. Oh, you left your son. You was out here selling drugs. You was out here living fucked up. You abandoned your son. Your son needed you. All this stupid shit. Well, I can't turn the time a clock. I can't turn time back. It is what it is. That's the life I live. Okay, when I was living it, everybody was benefiting from it. But as soon as you get in trouble, that's when they want to talk shit. All right. And some people do it for all the wrong reasons. Some people do it for a man. Some people leave their kids and move in with a man. And a lot of shit can go on. But you got to take responsibility for where you was at. Okay. But I want to tell you, and this is what I'm saying, I do a lot of readings, and I always tell you what somebody's doing to you, which way to go, how to deal with it. But now I want to tell you how to deal with your own things. You got to come clean within yourself in order for you to move forward. You gotta face all your own skeletons. You gotta see where you at in your life. You gotta be right with you. Do you understand? You can't keep keep saying, well, this person's pissing me off. This person's doing this to me, and this person. Well, what the hell is what are you bringing? What is your energy into the world? Every damn body in your life. Let me tell you something. However things start in your life is what you allowed. That's the problem. You think life is peaches and cream until it starts slapping you, until it starts betraying you. At first, everybody's sunshine and everything is peaches and cream and people treating you good. They putting you on a pedestal. And then the next thing you know, you walking under somebody's shoe. They trashing you, cursing you out, putting their hands on you. Y'all fighting over the little thing. Y'all don't get along. You coming in and out, in and out, in and out. You think you want this person, then you leave them till you come back. I mean, you wind up taking people to court, people to jail. Um, you're getting a divorce, you're getting a restraining order. All of this shit is happening. But I'm going to tell you something right now, honey. Things happening because you never, ever, ever stood up. It's like you feel like, and a lot of people get into entrapment because of how somebody's taking care of you. All right, then what they do, they keep feeding you breadcrumbs, and you think, well, he gave me this and he gave me that, and he's done this and he's done that, or then you turn around and say, well, shit, all he did was this, all he did was that. You understand? But you keep going back for more and more and more. And by the time you realize what you don't want, you done destroy not only your life, but the person that you was with. Okay? And that's some real shit. And people do this all the time. Honey, listen to me when I tell you. I'm not to tell you this. I'm not a saint. I'm far from being a saint. I know that I have destroyed my life and I destroy other people's lives too. Why? Because when you feel like you got everything right and everything turns out sour and you got to go to court and all of this shit to figure things out or get restraining orders or be a separation or get alimony or get whatever it is that you get, child support, whatever, you're going through a lot of crucifying, putting out your business on the table, telling everybody shit that's going on in your life that ain't got shit to do with nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with you giving up your power to this person. They ain't got nothing to do that you had child from this person. They ain't got nothing to do that you married this person. They ain't got nothing to do that you separated from this person. They ain't got nothing to do that somebody cheated on you. They ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. But you bring it out to the table so your problem becomes everybody's problem, right? And then the thing becomes like, and I'm gonna say it again, I don't put nobody down because I'm the first one to tell you I've been there, okay? And there is no age limit to ignorancy. There's no age limit to somebody cheating on you. There's no age limit to somebody putting their hands on you. There's no age limit to somebody destroying you. There is no age limit, honey. People can be in their 50s and 60s and still act like they fucking 15, 13 years old. The mentality that they have, it's like, where do they get it from? Okay? But you get so used to dealing with that type of shit, all right? And then don't ever let nobody control the way they move in your life. Because when people start controlling the way they move in your life, that ain't good. That means they could come in and out of your door, fly in, fly out. All right, you don't know what the fuck this motherfucker's doing, but they got you sitting still, not moving, okay? Because that's the way they want to see you. They want to be able to control you. You don't know what the fuck they doing, but they controlling you and your movements, okay? I'm going to say it again. Everything you got in your life, everything is going on in your life. You have control over it. Everything that you manifesting, you can manifest it, good or bad. You can bring bad karma to the world, good karma. Okay? You can bring bad energy into the world, good energy. You can speak good or you can speak bad. You got a choice to make on how you want your world to be and what you bringing into the world. Is it negativity or is it positive? You know, you don't have to have a good relationship with anybody. You just need to be cordial with them. You need to assist. You need to exist in the world. Okay, you can live in a world that's foul, but you need to coexist. You need to bring what you're going to bring to the world. And it don't have to be in a negative way. And I feel like Pisces, our life is so dramatic, so much drama. Okay, we got more drama going on than we got happiness. Why? Because that's what the fuck it is. That's what we bring. That's what all we know. All we know is being hurt. All we know is being used. All we know is being abused. That's all we ever fucking know. And we've been through this with everybody. Everybody. Later on, your kids get older, they throw that shit in your face. Oh, you wasn't there. Mom, dad, built, raised us. My grandmother, my grandfather raised her. That's why they call mom and dad. Or they disrespectful. I mean, kids can be very disrespectful. Hit you on to the lowest, hit you to the core of your heart. And let me tell you, you can try to buy your child anything you want. But if you're not a mother and you're not emotionally connected to them, none of that shit means a motherfucking thing. Okay? Because kids look at what they are emotional connected to. And that's what they want. They want somebody in their life that's going to stay. They want somebody in their life that's going to nurture them. Okay? And the worst thing a child can do is move from you into your parents' house. Your parents are too old to care for them. And they just get wild. You gotta understand, life is what you make it be. What are you bringing into this world? What are you creating? What are you creating? You can't control when your kids get into drugs, or you into drugs, or you getting drunk, or so much foul shit is going on. But you can't control. You only can bring, what are you bringing to the table into what is existing already, the world that you live. Okay, you can't be chaotic. And it's like Pisces world is so chaotic. We live in a chaotic world. We live in a world that is crazy. It's like, where does it end? Where does it end? Where does this end? Where can I say one day when it will be over? When will I find happiness? Okay? This is me. This is when you're coming into my home. All right? Um, Happiness is everything within you. And when you start being co-created in happiness and not in delusional and not in chaos, then it become your circle will be completed. The world will be completed because then you bringing something to the table in energy, in your vibe. Okay, that's what it's about. It's about, come on, we all got to be co-creative. We all got to live among each other. But it's so much chaos that we bring because we don't know how to adapt to the world because we're in a spiritual world and we're trying to mix spirit in the real world. It ain't no mixing nothing. That's why people don't understand you. That's why they think you're crazy, you're delusional, because you live in this world that's beyond the real world. Okay? Do you understand? The real world is the world that exists every day. The spiritual world is where you coming into, where you know is real. It's not a fake world, it's a real world. Do you understand? But people see it like, oh, this is not real. This is not Pisces living too beyond itself, beyond their means or whatever. Pisces, this is where I come to sit out and meditate. This is my area where I meditate. All right. I do a lot of meditation and I wanted to start doing a lot of readings outside, but this is where I'm at. You know what I mean? This is where I sit and I think and I got time to think and see everything for what it is. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not one of those readers that think that's gonna tell you all heaven on earth is everything. No, I'm just as bad as you. My mind wanders a lot. I'm always in my thoughts and my feelings and my emotions. Times I can't control myself. I can't control the things that come out of my mouth, but I ask God every day to allow me to see what I need to see and to know what I need to know. And that is what you need to say every day, all day. Let me see what I need to see and know what I need to know. Okay? Don't fight it. You don't fight it, you go with it. You don't fight a person, you go with it. Because then you're going to see everything unfold that you never thought. You don't speak ahead of them, you listen to what they got to say. You're going to get a lot of knowledge from what they say to you. You know, even with your kids, even with, if you got somebody that's addicted to drugs or you can't take it or you following them, you trying to help them, you looking for them to making sure they all right. Let me tell you something. You can't fight for someone that has an addiction. All right, you can pray for them. You can make sure that they eat, but remember, everything you give them, they're going to sell, they're going to get rid of, all right? Because they got an addiction. And I feel like the same addiction that these people are in the drugs got, it's the same addiction that we have with others. It's ridiculous of this addiction that we have. It's ridiculous how we cling on to craziness When are we going to clean on to self? It's about we. It's not about a situation. It's about you. Okay? It's about you and only you. All right? Um, I wanted to do this video and I hope it's going to help you to move forward, to see your life in a different way. All right? Um, I know my rewards come from God. I know that I am the truth. I know that I don't look at for the real world. I know that God will take care of everything for me. And I know that He's the one that opens up all the doors. Okay? For me, for you, for us. But you got to believe in you. You got to understand where to put your heart, where to put your emotion, where you put your thoughts. Everything needs to be in a place, not out of place, but in a place. All right? If you got so much going on in your life, how can you see? You're too blind to see. You don't want to see it for what it is. You don't want to accept it. Sometimes we with people that think that they are the greatest, but then the only reason why we with them because the next thing we thinking is, but I don't want to leave them because the next bitch is going to get what I've always got. Well, what the next bitch got? What did the next bitch get? The next bitch didn't get shit because I ain't get shit but a bunch of bullshit. Okay? So I need to improve me, not worry about what the next bitch gonna get from the nigga I was with. Because you put too much into it. Just realize, can't no bitch out here get what you got or get it from anybody. Because you can get it for yourself and you can gain it. You don't need nobody to tell you that you are a loser, that you worthless. You don't need nobody to tell you that. You the shit and you need to know that you the shit. All right, Pisces, I'll leave you with this. And I'm telling you, God loves you. I love you. The universe is on your side. But you need to catch up to your spiritual beliefs and not the world. Separate it. I'll talk to you later. One love. Bye bye.